Sam Turnbuckle again. I got another teenager. You don't have to tell me your name if you don't want to, but how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Well, let's start right away. Do you think the government should play a big role in your life, or do you feel people and communities should handle most of their things on their own?
Government's big role in society has created too much of a dependency thereof. We have smaller businesses that are dependent on certain things from the government, certain subsidies. We have a lot of people who are free to reproduce as they want, free to just not work for higher paying jobs because the government enables them to do so. So I don't think it should be a reality anymore.
So, what do you think about personal responsibility, or I'd say accountability, and what does that look like for your generation?
I believe that we need to realize what's going on. Our generation needs to realize what's going on in politics, and unless they step up, then it falls away. They need to realize they need to step away from any substances, weed or alcohol, because that's been decaying society, as well as just a stepping away from traditional values, sobriety, stepping away from anything Christian.
Do you think America's founding principles still matter today, or do they feel outdated to you or your generation, maybe?
They're outdated to my generation, but they're the base principles that America has fallen on. And if we go away from them, we won't have America as it was anymore, and it won't be great.
How do you feel about free speech on social media? Do you think tech companies should be allowed to censor content, or should the government step in at any point?
I don't believe the government should have any say in what private companies do in terms of like, say, Facebook muting people, whatever. But if the government wants to step up on it, that's a big no.
All right. Well, what does patriotism mean to you, and does it feel important to you?
It's important in the fact that our base morals come from what the founding fathers founded, what they placed in the roots of society, and to acknowledge that those same roots are great, to be proud of those roots, something important.
Or do you believe schools should stick more to academics, or should they teach moral and social issues as well?
I don't believe they should touch anything, any sense of morality, any sense of social issues to a point. Like, they should enforce what I think they can maintain what they do now in terms of enforcement, understanding of what big government can do, and understanding of what happened in the Holocaust, what can happen in certain points there, but they shouldn't have an overbearing amount. Leave it to the parents.
What's your view on the Second Amendment in today's world? Does it matter to your generation?
It doesn't matter to our generation, but it should matter more. It's being infringed every day. It's being peeled away by the ATF. They've been chipping away at it. They've been issuing laws that shouldn't be issued, and they've been attacking lawful, righteous American people because of it.
Do you think America's borders should be more open or more secure?
It should be way more secure. We shouldn't be. Immigration has been a large attack on the Christian society that we've had, stepping away from the Christian state that we used to have. It's been an attack on Americans, as you have people coming in from areas where their religion allows them to materialize women. We have people coming in where rape's a large problem, where we have crime, where they have large amounts of crime, large amounts of drugs, and and cultures don't coexist well. We should have a predominantly white Christian culture, as we used to have. It enables us to have a proper nuclear family, but now that we've stepped away from that, it's been a large problem.
Would you support the government temporarily closing the borders to stop the influx of immigrants?
Yes.
Do you think traditional family values still have a place in society, or are they fading out?
They are fading out, but they shouldn't be. We need a nuclear sense of family back so we don't have such large. We have a lot of people without fathers who just go on and do what their own father did, which is go have sex, have kids, never talk to them anymore. And it creates a vicious cycle that, with a sense of traditional family values, would be stopped, cured.
How do you feel about the national debt and government spending? Is that even something that your generation thinks about?
I personally don't. I think a lot of people have a problem with it, but I acknowledge that there's things to be gained from it and things to be lost. But as far as now, I don't have enough of an understanding.
How important is religious freedom to you?
It's important, but we should also understand that government. We are founded on a Christian government. Therefore, our government should enforce laws based on a Christian sense of morality.
What's your opinion on work ethic in your generation versus older generations?
My generation tends to be more socialist, tends to be more. They don't want to work as much as they used to. They don't really strive to be as much. They want to be more. They want more sense of like jobs in art, jobs in creation, where we need jobs in agriculture and health and whatnot. But now that we have too much of a focus on arts, it's starting to whittle away.
Do you believe that socialism leads to communism?
Tends to. I think if you pick up a history book, it probably says the same thing, which is that it does. But I want to say it does. I'm not too sure.
Do you trust mainstream media?
No.
No.
CBS it's owned by Zionists, Jews. Fox News owned by Zionist Jews. It's all ran by the wrong people.
Are there any sources you do trust?
Nick Fuentes. Yeah. I mean, you should do your own studying and whatnot and approach the topic with, I'm going to look into this as he says it, with everything, with anything that anyone says, but I trust him.
Thank you very much.